Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Tom Archer, and we're back with another video. The day after one's gone on. What is this? It's daily uploads going on. No. Uh, we are back. Obviously, it is about 6:30 in the evening. And obviously Charlton have just drew 0-0 with Shrewsbury Town. It was very sluggish of a game. We're going to go through the game, speak about it, and things like that. So, Charlton started with a 4-3-3. I stood in goal, Watson, Hector, Jones, and Thomas at the back. Taylor, Dobson, Campbell, Tyrese Campbell, that is, in the middle, and then Leeburn, May, and Blackett Taylor running the front line. Then Shrewsbury started with a 3-1-4-2, with Dunkley, Flanagan, and Feeney as the back three, Kenner as the CDM, Fleming, Bayliss, Perry, Winchester as the midfield four, and then Uda and Mata as the strike force. Now, the first couple, the first half was very boring. Not much happened. Shrewsbury were on top for most of the game, like that half for sure, and they just looked more comfortable on the ball, I suppose. Obviously, people might disagree, but I just feel like maybe some of the choices that who started were wrong. I thought Louis Watson should have started over Taylor, because obviously Taylor did go off injured just before half time with an injury. I did feel like that Louis Watson should have stayed on, but obviously that's not up to any of us. It's up to the manager. But I stood in the first half, kept us in the game. He kept us in the game for most of the game. Some of the saves he made, I think, will prove a lot of Charlton fans wrong. I know it's only one game before people start going at me, but I do feel like without him in the first half, it could have easily been 3 or 4-0 to Shrewsbury. I think we had a few opportunities. We didn't have much, but we do need to improve on it, because obviously we beat Wickham, we beat Fleetwood, obviously drew to Stevenage, obviously, and now obviously drawn to Shrewsbury. So that's 4 unbeaten, which is a slight positive to take from this. So yeah, we went into 0-0 into half time, 0-0. Right, and then we went into the second half, a little bit more positive, a bit more firepower into the game. In altogether, we had 14 shots with 6 on target, which honestly we just need to be finishing them. That's gonna, like, games like this they're gonna cost us this season, and obviously they have done in recent games this season already, and we're only 9 games in, I think it is. Obviously, Shrewsbury had 15 shots and 8 on target, which, again, they probably should be finishing them, and their fans probably would also agree with that. Now, again, as I said, Isted probably kept the game as it is, because, let's be real, he had probably the game of his life, which I know a lot of Charlton fans probably won't admit, but he actually had a very good game, and he was man of the match, and well deserved, because some of the saves he made were unbelievable, and that's what he's got in him. Obviously, we saw this last season in the playoff final and throughout games of last season, so I know he's not had the greatest of starts at Charlton, but hopefully that can boost his confidence. Obviously, it's difficult when we've got two number ones in one team, because obviously Ash is amazing and everyone loves him at Charlton. But then Harry Isted has come in and he's done well today. Obviously, he's not been unreal. I'm sure a lot of Charlton fans can say that, but neither's Maynard Brewer, and I know it's difficult to admit that because I know I can't speak. I know there's a lot of Charlton fans on Twitter who will definitely disagree with that and will probably go against that, but he kept us in the game, and he's the reason we drew 0-0 today. It's as simple as that, really. So yeah, in the second half, we brought on. Well, Teddy wants to get involved again. We brought on Chucks and Tedic for Tyrese Campbell and Miles Lieber. Now, personally, Miles Lieber is not a winger, and he needs to be stopped. I can't speak. He needs to stop being wasted on that right wing because he's clearly a striker. He's like a target man. Him and Alfie May needs to have two up top or something. I know that's not really like or how Appleton likes to play. Maybe bring May down into a number 10 role, like Josh said on the Charlton Chronicles on Wednesday. Maybe bring him down into a number 10 and then put Miles up top. Who knows? But we brought them on. Chucks, obviously, as I said on Wednesday on the live stream, he scares people when he comes on. Like, within the last 30 minutes, he made a few chances. Should have probably scored one or two of them. But at the end of the day, if we're keeping him fit and if we're bringing him on and he's not getting injured, then I do think that we can get that Chucks that we saw in the lockdown season, which I'm sure a lot of Charlton fans would love to see. Because me being a big fan of Chucks, actually, because I did sit with him at the Player of the Year done last year, and he said that he was working his hardest to get back fit. So I'm really happy for him. Hopefully he can actually go throughout the season, actually, without getting injured, because he's the type of striker that we need. Because if we can keep him fit, then he is a championship striker, no doubt. So yeah, obviously we brought on Tedic as well, who did get himself into the book, but that's because he was doing this imaginary yellow card at the ref, which fair enough. Then in the 80th minute we brought on Asimwe and Scott Fraser. Now that is the big positive from today, Scott Fraser being back. Now obviously we now need to wait on Kamara and Eden, who from my understanding is out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So that means Terrell Thomas will be at left back for the next few games, which I don't mind. I know there's a few Charlton fans who don't like Terrell Thomas, but I do feel like because left back is not his natural position. Let's be real, it's just not. Because if you watch the Stevenage game, he enjoyed that left centre back role where he could play it out to the fullbacks. I feel like that's what he enjoys most. But I do feel like he is adapted to that left back role very well. Obviously, the only thing that he probably needs to improve on is going forward a bit more and obviously crossing. But at the end of the day, he's a centre back really, and he's not going to have the best crossing, best runs, best anything. But he's done well. So yeah, obviously Asimwe also came on, so it's a big positive to see him back as well. So yeah, that's about it really. Obviously we had a few chances at the end. Isid made an incredible one-on-one save. I think right at the death as well. So hopefully, thankfully the Charlton fans who travelled up there, 500 plus. So well done to all of you, because obviously it's a bit difficult with train strikes. So yeah, so well done to every Charlton fan that went up. Shrewsbury fans, if you are watching this, good luck for the rest of the season. And yeah, obviously a point's a point. We'll obviously take it. We are now 15th in League One. We're 3 points off mid-table. Obviously we've got Exeter on Tuesday, which I will be there, so there will be a vlog Tuesday, thankfully. And they're obviously 8th, but then they also lost to Northampton today, so League One's very unpredictable. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, smash a like on the button. Let's try hit 12 likes on. No, actually, no. Let's try 15 likes because Charlton are in 15th. Just to, lighten my death a bit more. So, yeah. If you guys did enjoy it, then smash a like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers before the end of the year. There will be a vlog tomorrow for Charlton women against London City. So, stay tuned. There'll be a lot more videos coming this week. Obviously, there'll be the live stream, so make sure you come and check that out. I'll leave a link to Josh's channel down below and our latest live stream, so that way you can find that. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I've said that 4 times already. And yeah, peace, guys.